Welcome to Peace, Freedom, and Joy for Changemakers. I am your host, Michelle Vanahay, and today's 5-minute message is Be the Sun. It's funny because for anyone who watches Grey's Anatomy, I don't remember what season it was, but it was when Christina Yang was leaving and she was telling Meredith to be the sun, that McDreamy, Derek Shepherd, her husband, wasn't the sun, that not everything revolved around him. And so she was saying, You be the sun. That's what this message title made me think of, but that's not what this is about. This is not about everything revolving around you. This is about me going on a walk, watching the sunrise, and thinking about how the sun rises every day. The sun shows up every day, and the sun shines every day. Even when it's cloudy and even we can't see it, the sun is there, whether it's in the background behind the clouds or it's bright blue skies and shining brightly. The sun shows up every day. And you are showing up almost every day. You are showing up a lot. And a lot of you maybe are showing up every day for your mission, for the work that you're doing, to create more impact, to do the work that you love doing and that you are passionate about doing. Here's the thing. What else does the sun do every day? The sun sets every day. The sun rests every day. So I ask you, are you resting every day? And maybe if resting might not be the right word for you or might not resonate with you, are you slowing down every day? Are you taking time for yourself every day? And I'm not talking about taking a lunch break. That's great. You should be eating every single day, right? Eating food, drinking water, going to the bathroom, moving your body. Those are essential things to survive. I'm not talking about survival. I'm talking about thriving. And the more you're showing up every single day, the more you need to have a higher commitment to taking care of yourself. And that's just like the sun. Whether it's working in the background behind the clouds or it's shining bright in front, whether you are working in the background or you are shining in the front, you need to take time for yourself. And it's not enough because you could take this metaphor of the sun as like, yeah, I go to bed every night. It's not enough to sleep. Sleep is also something that is a requirement for basic survival. And maybe you're surviving right now on 4, 5, 6 hours of sleep. How much sleep do you need in order to thrive? 'Cause that's really what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about only surviving. Survival is great. And sometimes there is a need for survival. With all of the grief work that I've done and the grief coaching that I've done, survival is important. Survival is necessary, but you're not meant to stay in survival. That's why it's called survival. It's meant to be temporary. You're supposed to be able to move out of surviving into thriving. So are you able to show up every day in the way that you want to show up? Powerfully, passionately, however you're wanting to show up, whatever word resonates with you. Are you able to show up in that way, doing what you're currently doing to take care of yourself, doing what you're doing currently to take care of your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health? What are you doing to take care of your well being? Be the sun, shine bright, work also in the background behind the clouds, and take time for yourself. And you can think about it in this way too. Because initially I was kind of thinking, I was like, yeah, we have 12 hours of the sun and 12 hours of darkness or the moon. But that's not really true either. It depends on the time of the year. There are going to be seasons with your mission where you maybe don't need to be showing up as brightly, or maybe you are doing a little bit more in the background where you then can take more care of yourself, or there is time and space to take care of yourself. And then there's also time where maybe you are being more forward facing, that there is more work, that maybe you can't do all of the things, but you still have that foundation so that when you have more things to do, when you're kind of in that chaos and all that kind of stuff, that you're able to manage it in a way that you're not feeling the internal chaos, that it might be chaos outside, but you're not feeling it inside because you're being the sun. And as much as you are working, you are also doing that much resting, resetting, slowing down. Be the sun. rise every day and set every day. And the sun doesn't come out in the middle of the night because someone sends them an email or someone sends them something urgent. It doesn't do that. It has boundaries. It rises and it sets. And it rises and it sets at different times throughout the year, but it does have seasons. It has seasons where it's doing more work and seasons where it's doing more rest. Consider that with being the sun as well. There's a lot that we could go into with this. But what is resonating with you with this message about being the sun, about rising and doing the work and also setting and resetting and slowing down and taking time for yourself? You are worth it. In order for your mission to grow, to thrive, and for it to not only survive, but to thrive, you also need to be thriving alongside of it. Temporarily, your mission can thrive while you're surviving, but it's not going to be long lasting and sustainable. You both need to be thriving so that your organization, your mission can continue to thrive. If you are not already part of the Facebook group, you're welcome to join Peace, Freedom, and Joy for Changemakers. The link is in the show notes. You're also welcome to connect with me on social media, wherever you want to be connected. Feel free to reach out, share what you got from this message, your biggest takeaway, an aha moment, and what is one action step you're going to take moving forward to help you to be more like the sun, that you rise and you set. Sending you all light and love, and always remember that you are worth it.